Hey guys, this is just a random vlog video deal thing. This is it's not really a channel update. This is more just a random vlog for me. Um, well, I guess it could be a channel update because I'm gonna talk about this. I'm posting. I've been recording reviews for random games I own, such as these ones. All those games are rented. I'm doing a what's I'm thinking of? Oh, first impressions of Metro Last Light soon, because I've played at least 2 hours into it. I think at least 2 hours. I mean, I'm probably like halfway through. First impressions. I might do a review on it when I finish it or when I return it, which is like I think I have to return tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to play it because there's not any E3 things being streamed apparently since Machinima's not. I thought Machinima said they were gonna start today. They haven't. It's like 1 o'clock. Another thing I'm doing, sorry if I say a lot. Another thing that I'm doing is recording reviews, recording thoughts for Metro Last Light. I'm also recording my thoughts on the new next gen consoles that are coming out, and you're probably going to see me make a decision between PlayStation and Xbox. Saving money to PlayStation, where all my friends are going, and I'm doing a pros and cons list. I'm probably going to be PlayStation though. Spoiling. Another thing is, I'm trying to record again, so I'm taking this time to record a lot more videos, of any kind I can. Fraps is still a 30-second period, so I can't make full-length videos yet. I will soon, I promise. I will. Eventually. Sometime. Maybe soon. Maybe later. Maybe not now. I don't know. Whenever I get Fraps fully, I will. I'll probably end up cleaning my room, doing a tour of it for randomness reasons, and, just random things. Random videos and stuff. Random videos and such, and just walking around in my clothes, showing around. Oh, I have puppies. I can show my puppies, probably. Ooh, I guess I can do that. Show my puppies. Yeah, our dog had puppies, by her brother. Yeah. Incest puppies, which I guess is okay because some breeders actually do that. Oh, look at there. There's the mommy. Look at that. Look at the mommy. Look at you. Look at you. It's the mom. Oh, look at the puppies. I don't know if you can see them. You probably can't. You probably can't see them now, can you? Isn't adorable? Yeah, we're giving them away. We're actually giving them away soon, or we're gonna try to anyway. I don't know if we're selling them. We're probably giving them away. These are our dogs. That's the bigger one. He's the dad. My sister didn't get him fixed. That's your that's on your mom. Scout, are you okay? Don't you throw up on my foot. I swear to God, if you do, it's not gonna be good. No. My dad's not home, so he's not taking care of the dogs. Unfortunately. So he usually keeps them outside all day, every day, and they usually play with him, and he's usually working out there, so he usually does that stuff with them. But I'm not him. I got nothing to do outside. Well, actually, no, let's go outside. Let's go outside. You know what? Fine. I might as well take you guys out. I would take the pig out for my sister and my dad, but he will eat me. He will. I opened the door. That's your cue to go outside. No? Come on. Come on. Get on. Drink D-Rose! Oh! The mom's name is D-Rose. My sister named... Sorry if I'm squinting. Sunlight. Ugh. My sister named her... I can't want to say him. Named her D-Rose. The dad, who's right there... He's Newton. What was your original name? He had a different name. We named him... Bridget took him and named him. That's my little sister. She took him and named him something else. I don't know what. Oh, well, she named him Newton. I don't remember what his original name was. It was something cool, though. It was a cool name. I don't remember what it was. Damn, I remember I named him. And I'm like, this is the one I named. Because we always take turns naming the puppies. I'm like, I'm naming this one. I named him, and then she came back and took him, and she's like, no, this is gonna be my nudie, and I'm gonna love him. I'm like, no, that was my something something. It's like we had kittens at one point, and there was a really fat one, like this big old fat one, and he was just, and he would go lay in like a clean clothes basket, and he would lay out like all lounge, like he was lounging in a chair, and it was hilarious. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna name you Godzilla because Garfield's already taken. So I named the Godzilla because he was this big old cat. He had a big old belly, and he would sit there like in a lounge chair, like Garf. He looked like Garfield. He looked like Garfield, like a gray little Garfield. It was him. It was Godzilla. There was Oscar. There was I can't remember any of those. Were the two main cats that everyone enjoyed. I can't remember what the other ones were because the other ones were just boring. I can't remember their names. Because those were the two of them we really cared about. And they took Godzilla. I'm like, no, at least take Oscar. They're like, no, we want the pudgy one. I'm like, fine. I like Godzilla. So they took Godzilla, and then the girl renamed him something stupid, like Chester or something dumb like that. Well, Chester's a pretty cool name, but it was something with, I mean, Godzilla. You like go the name Godzilla for Chester? No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Wasn't right. And people are across the street looking at me like I'm weird because I'm talking to myself, holding my phone to my face. Exactly. Look what you do to me. You make me look crazy, even though people do that to me already. Yeah. So, that's the story about my puppies and my cats. Yeah. My puppies and my cats, they're very different. They're always different. We had two other dogs. One got hit by a car. He's the father of all these little puppies, except for minus two. Two of them we actually got from a store. One, they gave us the wrong dog. We got her at a store. That was my sister's birthday present. That was Hillary's birthday present. She's my other older sister. Duke, my mom got Duke because she wanted a little purse dog. So she got a little girl. So she went over there. They got a girl. They gave her the dog and they gave her the birth certificate and everything. and they went over and she had a little twin brother. We went home and we were playing with the dog. We were thinking all those girl names of name the dog, and Bridget picks him up and she's like, "Oh, Mom, we got a problem." "What's the problem?" my mom said. And Bridget's like, we're gonna have trouble naming this a girl because she has a penis. That's how she stated it, or at least close to that. It was hilarious, and we had to start thinking again names. They gave us the twin brother instead of the girl, and we didn't go back. I think we might have gone back for the birth certificate papers, but we just kept the dog, and we named him Duke. I think she named him after the guy in She's the Man. Scout's named from the little girl in To Kill a Mockingbird. D. Rose is, well, you know who D. Rose is. D. Rose! Except she's a girl. You know, my friend, so that's the story of our dog. There's another story of our dogs. We had a bigger dog that we've had ever since I was little. Like, we've had him since Bridget was a little baby. So I grew up with her, and she died last year, and I had the goat, and she was seething and had diarrhea, and it was bad, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all, and then it was insane because I was trying to take care of her, and my brother comes out and it's like, "I'm hungry." I'm like, "Chance, I can't feed you right now. I have to deal with Allie." But I wasn't just I was dealing with the dog, trying to help my brother. Then I was getting ready for a basketball game that I had to play at for band. Our band at high school has to play for our basketball games, and this is when I had to go to, and I couldn't just call up something. It was like 10 minutes before the basketball game. There's no one that I could call up and tell them to get over there with a shirt on and play for me, and I'll cover them some other time. It wasn't good. It wasn't. I didn't have a ride there. My sister was already there. My sister was already there. And she was just, oh, no, she wasn't there. Where was she? I think she had softball. She had something that day, and she wasn't there. Wow, it's 10 minutes. Wow, I'm just talking about random stories. She wasn't there, and I went there. No, she was there. Yeah, she was there already. I was thinking of a different story. She was there already, and she had her friend come pick me up. But her friend didn't pick me up. She ordered her dad, who lived like across town, to come pick me up, and he was already ticked at someone on the phone. He was angry at this phone the entire time when he was driving me there, and it was super awkward because I don't know her dad, so I didn't know him. It was just awkward as hell. And I got there, and I was like a few minutes late, and I had to explain to my director how my friend's father was late at picking me up, and my dog was dying in front of my eyes. And she was alive when we got home. She lived through the night. My sister and I went to school, but my brother decided to stay home. He just wanted an excuse to stay home. Said he was gonna stay home, clean up the house with my mom, take care of Allie with her. They had to take her to the vet. They tried to put her down. They screwed it up 3 times. Like, tried to put a needle in her, but they kept missing. The nurse kept missing the vein. So you just hear hurting, and I was like, oh, just hearing the story makes me cringe and made me want to hurt that nurse. Like, you kidding me? Trained person misses a vein? This was an old dog. You could see her veins. Like, more than that. You probably can't. Like, it was like that. Oh, she was skinny. Wasn't good. She would, like, half the time she couldn't even recognize who we were. Because, like, she had cataracts or something like that. She was old. She was old for her age. I think she was probably 19 at the time. Human years, 19 years old. Yeah. No. British 21. No, she would have been 20 years. 20 years. 20 years old. Last year. That's when she died. That's not a happy story. But, well, I guess I was telling you about my dogs. Another one of my dogs, he's the father of these puppies. Scout was the mom. He, when he was a puppy, we got him as a puppy. My mom's work friend wanted to get rid of him. His name was Buster. Me and my dad named him, after the Mythbusters Buster. Because he wasn't the brightest dog, but he was funny. And when he was there when the pig first got here, and they grew up together for the first, like, year or 2. I think pig's 2 years old now. He might be 3. He might be 3. I don't remember how old he is. But, Buster, they would play in the sunlight. That was back in the pig's good old days. The pig isn't happy much anymore. He's locked up in a room all day. And he plays, but he would play with Buster, and they would dig themselves holes in the dirt and in the shade, and they would relax and lay down and stuff. It was cool. But, Buster got hit by a car because a mailman got scared of the pig, left the door open for our gate, and Buster and the pig got out. The pig was smart, walked around the sidewalks and stuff, got in people's yards. We had to go get him down. He came back. Buster had gotten hit by a car when he crossed the street. And the construction people had to find the pig. Also, told us where he was, and we picked up Buster and brought him in, and they took him to the vet, but the vet couldn't save him. And then there's another dog that got sick. Or three of our puppies got sick from an illness because they hadn't gotten their shots. So I just let the pig out. I don't want to record him because he went to the bathroom. He likes his privacy. One of them hadn't gotten sick faster than the others, and he started having real bad diarrhea, bloody diarrhea, and it was bad. And my mom was on a business trip. Every time an animal has died, it's because something like horrible has gone wrong with the animals. It's because my mom was gone. My dad was gone at the time. My mom was on a business trip, or she was out with her coworkers for a Christmas party. Something like that. She was on a business trip at this time, and we couldn't. And I think at that time we could have saved him barely, When she got home, we told her about it. We informed her, and she's like, "Okay, I'll take him in the morning." She called the vet. They said, "We'll see if he'll last through the night. Take him there in the morning." He didn't make it through the night. And immediately we took the other dog. Bridget had come and taken her dog out, but he had gotten sick, so she had to go to the hospital and paid. She loved this dog because she paid hundreds of dollars. So much money. She spent like all of her money that she has onto her name on the medication for her dog, when she could have taken him home and gone to our vet, who would have done it a lot cheaper. But she got him healthy. She did good with that. So we got our dogs all fixed her up. So those are my dog stories. And oh look, who wants to be in the video? This is my sister's pig. His name's Pax. Which, if you don't know what Pax is, she thought she was being creative and made up a random word. He actually, Pax actually stands for peace in Latin. It's Latin? Is it pig Latin? No, it's Latin. I think it's Latin. It's yeah, Pax, peace for Latin. So there he is. The pig. He doesn't like me too much. He tried biting my leg one day. He's been getting real aggressive because he's locked up in our garage over there so much. Let's see the little building, that's a little like a guest room. You put him in there. He tore up the mattresses, the couches, and he tears up everything because he was tearing up the house. He ate a hole in our floor. He headbutt a hole in the wall. He could get into the fridge. My sister taught him to get ice cream. She's like, "Hey, Mom, Duncan, look, what? Look, hey, Pax, get the ice cream." He opened the freezer door with his nose, and the ice cream was on the lower shelf of the door. Lifted his nose so it lifted underneath like the little slatch, like you know how like containers are like there, and there's a little rim. He lifted up the rim, pulled it out of the door, flipped open the lid, and stuffed his face in the ice cream. I was like, why would you teach him that? That's my ice cream. It wasn't anyone else's, it was mine, because I'm the only one who eats that flavor. And he was eating it. Just stuffed his face and started eating it. I'm like, I'm not eating. No, let him have it now. There's dirt and mud and pig germs, pig nose, all in my ice cream. All up in there. Yeah, you. What are you doing? If you're wondering what kind of pig he is, he's a potbelly pig. So no, he's not the kind you eat. There's Stripe. I don't know if we probably had a name for that cat. My brother tried renaming him Friggerish. I don't even know what that means. Friggerish? Something like that. Here's our moldy, mossy pond. So I guess I'm going to show you a little tour of my outside world here. This is the pool. That's our tiki hut. And that's our porch. I probably have to sweep that again, probably tomorrow. This is the driveway. So the animals like lounging in because of the shade. That's our gate across the street. And Buster, Newton, what are you doing? I haven't called him Buster in forever. I used to all the time. But yeah. Like, there's a tree house. We had a tree that I would go sit up there and make videos in my tree house, but because it had electricity, but it got struck by lightning, so the tree that was supported on isn't really liable right now. Also, when it got struck by lightning, the safety rail that's over by the river, you see that? That's a river bank right there. Kind of went missing and into the river. That's my sister's car. And this is our volleyball pit. I'm going to show you the river. It was sort of flooding later in the school year. So here's the river, and it's being really overgrown with trees right now. So it kind of looks like Jurassic Park back here right now. I had to go back here, my allergies went to hell. Like, my allergies started freaking out because my dogs found a way out over there. So I had to go find them. This is the river. Now, you see that river? that's the Fox River, and you see that deck right there? It's not really, again, that's not really safe either. But right below that deck, like you see the wood right there? I don't know if I'm pointing in the right way, the camera, but on my eye, I'm pointing it the right way. The wood in the ground was equal with the water. That's how high the water was. And it was awful. We were supposed to evacuate our homes. We never did, but we're supposed to. We didn't need to, though. This is my lovely home. And there's that lawn gnome that I freaked out my dad. He was swimming in the night, and I put a lawn gnome here. It wasn't angled that way. It was like angled at him at the time. And he got out of the pool and he looked and he's like, "Oh my God, is that a dog?" Huh. Anyway, did you hear that? That was weird, huh? Must be my neighbor's dog. My neighbors hate us. No, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. But anyway, I digress. It freaked him out. He's like, is it the porcupine that Hillary thought she saw? Because Hillary thought she saw a porcupine. I guess she knows what a porcupine looks like. We get a lot of animals here. Like, we've got turtles, frogs, snapping turtles, beavers, raccoons, all sorts of stuff. We've never in our lives had... What are you doing over there, Pax? What are you doing? Anyway, we've never had a porcupine, and she said she thought she saw a porcupine. I don't think she did. I don't think she saw a porcupine. I don't think she did. But yeah. Damn, this is a long video. I just know it's 22 minutes. Anyway, yeah, our neighbors hate us. They threatened to shoot my dad after a while. They're like, if you come on my lawn again, I'm gonna shoot you. I don't know what that noise is, but it was very... Obviously, that's against the law now, but... Sorry, I kind of got cut off there. I got a phone call. Yeah. I have to actually clean up something. Where was I? Oh, yes. Neighbors story. Yeah, they absolutely hate us. That's one reason why we have a fence. Because one, when my dad and my sister would practice softball in the front yard, and I would practice soccer with him at the time when I played soccer, and people would watch us. Like, it was really, I don't know. People in this town, like, when they drive by, they're like, we're gonna watch every move you make when we drive by. We might even turn around and watch again. It's really creepy. Like, creepy. The neighbor guy's like, I'm gonna shoot you next time you come on my lawn. And then I was kind of scared when I started walking. Sometimes I had to walk. You know, sometimes you just have to walk somewhere. You know, sometimes you just have to walk somewhere, and I was just like, I kind of look like my dad. I really hope he doesn't shoot me, but, yeah. Oh, that's right, that's what the camera is. So, yeah, I have to clean up something, so I'm probably going to end this soon. I'm going to edit that little bit together. You're going to see a little jump because my dad called me, told me to do something. He's in Chicago right now for work. And I'm probably going to be signing off soon. But yeah, I accidentally shot an arrow into their lawn. Yeah, I was practicing my archery. There was a branch stuck on the roof there. And I was shooting into the branch. I shot into the branch, but it skidded off the log and went into the air and over the fence. I'm like... Yeah, I was just like, oh man, I'm done. I'm done. Gone. So I picked up my stuff, walked away, turned around, walked away. This is like, nope, I'm out. I'm gonna have to cook lunch for my brother soon, and I gotta clean that up, record videos later. Internet stuff, yeah. Yeah, so this has been story time. Yeah, story time with me. I have tons of crazy stories I can probably tell. So, you guys enjoy my story time, go ahead and leave a like for me down in the video section. If you have any questions or have any things you may request, like any kind of stories I have or just random nonsense or anything, leave a video response or a comment down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video or my videos or in general or just like me, or just a nice person and a kind-hearted person, leave a subscribe in the little subscribe button down below. I think it's below. I don't know. I haven't checked yet. So if you watch that video where I said I don't know where it is, I haven't checked yet. So please, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Dogs! Oh, yard! Ugh. Okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. This is Lightning D27, signing off. Bah!